started. Let me tell you something, Greg.
Yo.
I'm not doing fucking business anymore.
Yeah.
So, are we businessmen?
No.
Do you see me with a briefcase? Look at me. Am I wearing a briefcase and a suit?
The guy doesn't have a briefcase on, people. I don't know if you got the video feed, but this guy's got no suit on, no Bluetooth headphone, nothing.
Nothing. That would indicate I'm about business.
Blonde hair.
Go fuck yourselves, all of you, and suck your mother's dick.
Why, did someone ask you to do something business related?
Don't. First of all, don't talk till you're introduced. Second of all, at the beginning of the podcast, normally, right, Greg?
Yeah, but what are we doing now? This is technically the business.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Your anti-business is business.
No, normally we go through all the business, subscribe, all this shit. We're done with it. Fuck them. They know what they're listening to. Now, here's who we have here today. Okay, what's your name?
Don't.
Anthony.
First of all, I'm a businessman.
Anson.
Hanson.
Anson.
I'm
Corbin?
the fourth brother.
Anson Corbin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Combo.
Hey,
good to be here.
Thank
Combo
you,
man.
pepperoni.
No,
I love combos. What is your favorite food? Combos.
Of course.
We've got one
big road snack.
It's not a healthy snack.
No, but it's the best for you in the emotional tube.
You ever suck the cheese out?
Suck the cheese out?
Yeah, you got to suck it
You
hard
sick
and get it wet.
fuck.
You got to suck it for
You
a while.
sick
Each combo. It takes about 6 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this fucking sick fuck.
I lick them like an old lollipop to get to the cheesy center.
Yeah.
How many licks to the pizza center?
About 1,500.
This is what I do. It is funny you bring this up because I do the thing where you gently crack it with your teeth so it opens.
Yeah.
You've opened the combo.
That's a good move.
You've then got one half that's just cracker or pretzel, depending on the combo, and then the other half sort of a taco.
Yeah.
And you can lick it out like a. You can lick it out like that, like a
Little pussy.
like a woman's discharge.
We don't talk like that.
Oh.
Hey. We don't talk like that.
Oh man, this is Andrew Collin.
Wait, I want to get my combo move.
What's your
We're all
combo
doing combo moves. I get to do my combo
do
move.
your combo move. What's your combo?
It's a classic. I do a similar. I crack the pretzel.
Yeah.
Take the cheese. I put them all together from all the bag. Put it in my glove compartment for a nice wintry snack. They all get frozen together, and then you suck them on like an ice pop, a cheese pop.
Oh,
Yes.
There's not enough. Let me throw this out there to the culinary community.
How long do you keep it in there?
Depends on when the winter
How
is.
cold it is.
Could be the first day of summer. Could be the last day of summer.
Wait,
but you wait
you're
till the winter.
skipping. Wait, what about fall and spring?
I don't do fall and spring. Everyone knows that. I do two.
He doesn't. He
Some
does
seasons.
summer and winter. And he goes to the climates that will allow him to live those environments.
A lot of miles.
So he spends he spends from September to April. No, to May. September to May, he spends in Christmas, Alaska, which is
The harshest of colds.
The harshest of colds. It's
Great
cold.
combos.
But you know what? I'm not hungry because I got frozen cheese in my glove compartment.
All the time.
But let me, before I introduce this fucking primo guest.
Anthony Combo?
Yeah, before I introduce Anthony Combo, who just happens to be named after our other co-host and Combos.
Yeah.
Let me throw this out there to the culinary community. We have a lot of chefs that listen to the show. A lot of big name chefs. Emeril Lagasse.
The BAM guy?
Yeah, BAM, Patreon subscriber.
Leader McNulty.
Yeah, Leader McNulty of restaurant fame.
What about Rocco?
Yeah, of course, from Rocco's Modern Life and Rocco the Chef. And we also, another big guy who calls in a lot is Mario Batali. I think he was caught up in the Me Too movement, but he called in.
I think it was meat.
He called in and he said, "No," he said, I've been very upfront about that my whole life, so you can't Me Too me. He said, I've been openly sexually assaulting women. And
That's right. If you call it, you ain't in trouble.
Oh, you got
I'm
ahead
gonna
of
murder
it.
this guy.
Right.
Can't go to jail.
He called it. It's like a bank shot.
Yes.
It's like a bank shot and
Yep.
horse. You called it. I'm gonna gouge this guy's eye out. Well, he said
it.
he was gonna do it.
Yep.
So you could have taken precautions.
Babe Ruth's not in jail. Neither should be Mario, my man, Batali.
Yeah.
My main man. That's my main man.
Yeah, I know.
Now, our guest is Andrew Collin. You might know him from You Up on Sirius Satellite Radio with Nikki Glazer.
This is business.
It's not business. You got to fucking
count this
introduce
as
the guy
business.
who's there. You introduce the guy who's there. You might know him from Girls Gotta Eat podcast. You might know him from a regular fantastic opener for Nikki Glazer on the road. What's your Instagram handle?
Andrew T. Collin.
Andrew T. Collin. That's Collin with 2 L's. Get in there. He does a lot of funny shit. But that's all we're going to... That's the
That's
extent
it.
of the
That's
business.
all I
Listen,
need.
if you didn't want to listen to the introductions, you can go from 4:07 to 5:15 on the podcast. Skip all the intros, the business stros.
It was a lot of business.
Let me
Why did Brendan grab his briefcase?
I know he keeps hiding
let
it.
me pick your brain.
Yeah.
How do you see that working out?
What?
That they reach that point in the podcast and then somehow go back where you give the times not
Yes.
to listen to, then they go back and don't listen to what they've already listened to.
Yeah, they edit it for themselves, for re-listening.
Oh, for re-listening
Yeah.
Yeah,
purposes.
cut out
Or a
any
friend.
kind of business.
They're telling a friend. They could tell a friend.
Don't tell them that. I was kidding about the business stuff, but they could really do that.
Yeah, they could
They
share
could
it.
post on Reddit,
Share
and
it.
we're done.
Post a link
We're dead.
We're dead. Now
We're all
listen,
dead. You killed our
in the
business.
water. In the water. Sharks.
Andrew,
Brendan.
why did you come here today?
I know he wasn't invited.
Yeah, what brings you to the Rad Dudecast podcast?
I saw you guys walking into a building, and I was like, yeah, what are they up to? And then I followed you, and now I'm here to murder you and eat your dicks.
Dude, is there any known dick eaters?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Dahmer did that.
But also the guy in Russia. There was that Russian metal guy who was in a hardcore band, and they set fire to the church, and they took all the dicks and they put them on pikes, and they put smiley faces on them, and they sucked them. They sucked them till
Sounds
they're.
like your combo thing.
It is very similar.
You leave out. Actually, I should mention. This is a pleasure because I am joined today by probably 2 of the best storytelling comedians working today.
Gary Stove and Anthony Combo.
Yeah, Gary Stove and Anthony Combo.
Stoked up.
Cooking time.
And what's the guy that died in a river?
Oh,
River Phoenix.
No.
It wasn't?
No, you know the guy that told the story?
the Australian guy?
No, the guy that
The
told the
stingray?
stories by the typewriter. He was really great, but they weren't
Oh.
funny. They weren't. You know who I'm
Chomsky.
No,
They made a movie about him?
nah,
Jason Segel?
no. Then, you're talking about
The Infinite Jest guy.
You're
Yes.
talking about David Foster Wallace.
Great.
Now, David Foster Wallace. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
I'll tell everyone listening right now.
I want to hear it.
Don't watch that movie.
What?
Yeah, do not watch that movie.
Do you need to tell me now why? I loved
I'll
it.
tell you why. Because this is why. So first of all, I'm a huge David Foster Wallace fan,
Sure.
which is pretentious. I know because he's a kind of a pretentious writer, but I really like him. Here's the thing about that movie: his estate was so. I start watching the movie.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through. Right.
Uh-huh.
I get up to get a snack. Google something. I wanted to see who directed it. I find out his estate was strongly opposed to the making of that movie.
Like
I'm-
the building?
no,
You
his,
can't do that.
His foundation.
Buildings
his
don't
estate.
get votes.
Now, so here's the thing. So I go, well, who cares? Who cares? It's lawyers, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the thing. His estate is just his wife and his parents. So I go, if this guy's wife and his parents, if a hero of mine,
Mm-hmm.
his wife and his parents say he would have hated this movie to have been made
Mm-hmm.
and he would have not okayed it, I had to turn off the fucking movie. I didn't watch the end of it.
All right.
Do you think they just don't like Jason Segel?
That's a big thing, I think.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
they-
his dick came out in that one movie,
And it was offensive.
and it was offensive, and their family's like,
They
I don't want
you
Dick
can't
Man
write
in that movie.
Infinite Jest with that
that
crooked cock with a mole
That
on it.
schmoozeel.
Yeah, what movie was that where he goes to Hawaii?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah,
They
Best movie ever made.
They did say in the statement.
Yeah.
Also, we do not advise you to see Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
minute 48 to
Yeah.
53. 'cause
Yeah.
his cock came. That really was nice. Though. It was actually not bad.
Yeah, it's finally tuned, I think, for the movie.
Yeah,
You know who 2 guys I'd like to give a shout out to.
Yeah, he does this.
2
You
guys.
think you're in the middle of a sentence, turns out.
He wasn't in the middle of the sentence. He was fucking
no, this
done.
is like a
You think you're
director's cut.
jamming?
He does. Two guys. What?
2 men I would like to give fucking credit where credit is due. Ken Jeong
Okay.
and the fat guy from Super Troopers.
I know exactly why.
You know why?
Ken Jeong came out of that.
Yes.
Oh, with his wang dang.
His dick was the smallest dick.
Yeah.
It was in his body.
And
Yeah.
And he must have saw that and he knew.
right.
Of course, you go. Before you jump out, you go, I know how small my dick is. Let's do it. It's hilarious. That's the joke. You know the joke.
I mean, the only thing is, he's the kind of guy that even if he had half a hard on, it would still look small. So you might as well go the extra no inches. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
That's why.
I bet he grew his hair out too.
He,
Make it look
his
smaller.
pubes were long.
Yeah, that's
his
the move.
dick looked like it was just stuck inside, like a piece of gum. It was beautiful.
chewed up gum
Yeah.
stuck in a woman's bush.
Yeah, that's what he was
his dick
going for, yeah.
Same thing, not as
I've
bad.
never seen the other
but
guy's
same thing with the Super Trooper guy, the fat guy from Super Troopers. They showed his dick when he was like part of the regular police, and they powdered him down and were like, it's tiny dick on film. That takes balls to have a small dick and be like, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Do you
Let's
think he
shoot it.
thought about getting a dick stand-in at all?
No, well, because that's not funny.
Yeah.
Unless you go the other way. Unless you go 70 inches.
Well-
Like he comes out and the thing is tied around your knee like an oxygen tube for a sick person. That's the way to go. Too big or too small.
Well, I've told you,
Yeah.
and there is humor in that because I've told you. I walked into a locker room one time at a gym. I was on the road. I walked into a gym, and it didn't have a double door setup.
Yeah.
It was a one door setup. I walked in immediately upon a naked African American man with a flaccid 11-inch penis, and I just immediately go. I couldn't help it. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
comically large.
Bringing you joy.
Comically large.
Yeah.
Now,
So
an
that-
Asian man with a huge black penis.
Yeah.
Now
That's comedy.
Ken Jeong. The sad part is he gets asked about that,
Ugh.
and so like he had to be like, "No, I don't have a micro penis. It's just I have a normal Asian penis."
Normal Asian.
It's
That's
a
fucked
macro
up.
Asian. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know if I could show my dick on camera.
Well, here's
It'd
the
be a lot of money. Have to be a lot, like
Yeah.
3,500.
100.
No, and 9 combos.
I'd show my dick if you present me a bigger dick that I could look at for a while. Dick for a dick.
Wait, so your
to,
dick?
to get hardened up.
You want to see my dick? You got to show me a dick. So
Okay,
everyone
a
who
dick
wants
for
to
a
see the
dick.
movie has got to show me their dick first. And then you get the dick cut.
You're gonna be at every theater in the country?
No,
or
I'll
is
do
it
a
just one
Patreon.
theater?
A Patreon that's paid for with pictures of dicks. Are you guys not following me?
There's
No.
have you seen a movie on Netflix? There's a whole movie about a guy with a small dick.
Well,
Have you seen that?
Here's what's so
And he
sad.
had a prosthetic. He had a fake small dick.
Are you talking about Hung, that comedian?
No.
Oh,
No,
there's
that's a TV
another
show.
one.
It's a great movie. It's no, it's just like God. It's the guy from Jason.
Oh, what's eating Gilbert Grape?
No.
You're thinking of.
Yeah,
You're thinking of when they had to burn down that fat lady's house.
I'm up here.
Are you saying it was a prosthetic dick?
Yeah,
And
make
so
it look smaller.
Oh, I thought he bought one and they gave him the smallest
Jason
model.
Schwartzman's in it. The guy from.
Oh, it's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie on Netflix. Great movie. I forget the name
Jason
of it.
Schwartzman.
Type in Jason Schwartzman. He's probably one of
Into
3
what,
movies
my hands?
into Netflix.
Oh.
And then
Hello.
the whole movie's about they were gonna have a foursome, and the guy was worried about how tiny his dick was.
Oh, I did see the ad.
And Jason
for that.
Schwartzman had a giant cock.
The thing is, you got.
And then it's like, will you let this guy with a giant cock fuck your wife, knowing, and you get to fuck his wife, but you feel like you're not gonna fuck her as good as he's gonna fuck her. So what do you do there? It's tough. Yeah, I think you just let them fuck them both, and then you kill yourself.
Yeah. That's probably right. Here,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
there's a movie out. I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore. It fucking sucks, man, because this like LA comedian, he used to be a comedian. I've never heard of him, but he was like the first guy to propose to his girlfriend on the Jumbotron. He did it at a UCLA basketball
Yeah.
game, and she said no to him. And since then, there's been all sorts of basketball teams do that all the
You'd
time.
think that trend would
as
have
a
kept
gag.
going.
They do it as a gag now,
Yeah.
where they say no and it's a joke. But this
Yeah.
guy was real. She said no, and later she admitted to him part of the reason was that his dick was so small. So
You don't need to go that far.
right, why tell him?
Why do that?
Yeah, why
We're
tell
already
him?
not getting married.
Yeah.
Are they going to send this letter?
Yeah, well, so this guy makes this movie. You can look it up. I don't know where you can find it. It's called Unhung Hero, right? And it's all about like exploring what it means to have a small dick, how important it is, what are the cultural implications. And like I think the guy thought that it was going to be this like revelation and kind of let him deal with his issues. Instead, it's just the saddest shit you've ever seen. Because like he goes to a doctor and the doctor's like talking to him beforehand and it's like, many men think they have this problem. We look at them; they're completely normal. Like it's a common fear.
The problem of having too small a dick.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's not a problem.
He goes.
You got 10 fingers.
He goes into the
combo.
He goes into the exam room.
Yeah.
And you just hear because the cameras don't go into the exam room.
He got
Yeah.
denied again.
You just hear the doctor go, "Oh, this is really on the small end of the spectrum," and it's like just fucking hurt after hurt after hurt. It's like, dude, you didn't have to release this movie. Like, this is not good, man.
I showed my dick to my doctor like a month ago, and he got
At a Denny's?
He got sick. He really did. I'm not even kidding. I thought I had herpes from this girl, and turned out I didn't. I just had a follicle issue. But then I showed him.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Follicle
keeps
issue.
coming back.
We've seen a lot of those.
Yeah, every month. And but I showed him my dick, and he goes, I don't feel so well. He's this Asian man who can't open his mouth because I thought he broke his jaw. Turns out I think he's on meth.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and it's like all like, and he's like, I don't feel well. And after he looked at my dick, and he's from like the Bronx, he doesn't even have that accent.
Well, you know what was happening there. Sorry.
Yeah, and then he ends up going in the bathroom and throwing up. And he comes out, he's like, I ate something wrong. And I was like, are you sure
know
it
what
wasn't
that
my
is?
dick? It was definitely my dick.
It's called cock craziness.
What do you mean?
Face. It's cock crazy.
What do you mean?
What happens is this is a real ailment that a lot of people do is they see cock.
And throw up?
No, and their mind spins a million miles an hour, and now they're like, I've gone cock crazy. It's kind of like sea madness.
Yeah.
And then you can't talk. Your mouth doesn't open, and then the only way to get it out is you have to vomit out the horniness.
Oh, so that makes me feel better.
Yeah,
So it could be any dick.
You could know it's probably just yours and like a select few other people who just get who you bring on cock madness.
It's a huge compliment that when someone goes cock crazy for your penis, as Greg has said, other people call it, penis sort of. Penis
Euphoria?
mania, or
Here I was thinking I had a disgusting dick.
No, dick sanity.
no, it's dick sanity.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a great dick. He saw your dick and he lost it. He lost that portion of his mind that controls vomit.
True facts. This is why they actually banned streaking in soccer games. Because that's how a lot of these soccer riots would start, is someone would go nuts, and then you get one guy in the crowd, bad case of cock sickness, he's giving out the cock mania.
He throws out, then it's like
and then everyone's
Stand
like
By
fighting.
Me, the movie, when
Very
he starts
similar.
throwing up.
Very similar.
What was his name? Pig Vomit? No, Pig. What was the guy's name in the
I never
crowd?
saw it, but I believe you.
You never seen Stand By Me?
No, I thought it was Lean on Me the whole time, and I was like, I love this movie. And I never went to see it.
Mr. Clark.
It's my favorite movie.
It's such a good movie.
It is.
But wait, you've
You
never
smoke
seen...
crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Yeah, he's the best guy. Sorry.
I've always
I've never seen
had such an issue, and I love when I get to back you up. Whichever one of those movies was made first, the other one should have said, we can't call this Lean on Me because it's the same name.
Yes.
It's not the same name, but it is the same name.
Yeah.
Stand By Me, Lean on Me, I can't tell the fucking difference.
No.
I couldn't tell you which movie is which movie.
Yeah.
I could not tell you. Ask me right now.
Which is which?
I don't know which.
No one's to know.
They're very similar.
No, they're not.
This kid, I remember when I was growing up, some kid was like, you ever see the Stand By Me? And I was like, it's my favorite movie. And he goes, let's go find a dead body. And I'm like, are you just talking about the Patterson school system?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm talking about.
How's that song go? The school song? It was so beautiful when they remade it.
Times in our lives, we all have faith. We all have sorrow.
But if we are wise, we know that there's
somebody
Cock crazy.
Cock crazy.
Cock crazy.
Back to you. So what are you celebrating?
What are
birthday.
you celebrating?
My birthday.
When's your birthday?
April
April what?
What?
18th.
Really?
Yeah.
May, June.
July.
I'm 2 months older than you exactly, precisely. I'm June 19th. My birthday is coming in hot, baby. What's today's date? Whew, 8
What are you
days.
gonna be?
I'm going to be a human, man, like every day.
I know.
Every
What age, though?
goddamn day.
Oh, what age?
Yeah.
You
Number.
don't ask a show business man what age he is. What age is he? He's ageless. That's what age he is. Okay, look at that face. Look at that fucking smooth baby skin on his face that he pays millions of dollars to have babiys skinned and
Yes.
sewed onto his face.
I use Beauty Counter as
Baby
sold by Monica
foreskin?
Corluzzo.
The foreskin. They use that.
Foreskin?
Yeah, you know.
No.
I'm not.
You're
not
using
kidding.
baby foreskin?
That's what they use.
To lube up your face?
I swear to God.
I'm not dissing
Not
that.
babies, but animal some kind of foreskin.
Animal
Women
foreskin.
are putting on their face to look younger.
I wonder.
I don't think they stable it. It's like they make it a cream.
Yeah, of course. You
You don't
put
just
you
put
put
the
foreskin in a blender,
foreskins. Yeah.
and then you put it through a straw, and you cream it out.
What do
Yeah,
you
like a
think
slurp.
happens? Because I'm interested in it, in
Yeah.
a little side business. What happens if I walk into a hospital
Yeah.
and I say,
Give me all your foreskin.
"What are you guys doing with the foreskins?" Because
Yeah.
if you're doing something, fine. If you're not, I'm interested in a little deal.
In a little purchase.
In a little purchase.
Well, yeah, they have those. They have medical waste people who come take them, but those guys,
They're throwing
that could
them
be
out.
you and me.
Yeah,
There's
right.
no reason why we can't be medical waste
and,
business.
And they'll say, "Are you the medical waste guys?" We'll say, "We are, but pretty specific."
We're also in the Frankenstein business.
Yeah,
so we
we'll
got
take-
two different.
We'll
Wait,
take placenta.
what are you gonna do with them?
We'll take placenta and we'll take foreskin.
What do
Yeah.
they do with them currently?
I am going to sell them to, starting with, because she is quite the influencer, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, allow me to come to your home. And I take a baby's foreskin and I stretch it around my two fingers and I rub I rub it around, I rub it under Gwyneth Paltrow's eyes and on her nose and on her forehead, the common wrinkle problem areas, you know, and you get that baby foreskin shimmer, that
Yeah.
shine. And then I don't know if you know this, she's
I do know.
very popular blog called Goop.
Okay.
And it's a wonderful name, and it's very popular. And there's a lot of crossover between Goop and the Rad Dude Cast, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a lot of fans.
Did you run the analytics on that, like I asked
Yes,
you?
of course.
Great. And
100% shared listeners.
yes, that's what I thought, as I thought. And so, and then the placentas. The placentas, this is genius. The placentas we sell to vegetarians because it is a meat product. Now, here's where it gets dicey. Oftentimes, vegetarians will say you can eat placenta because it's the only meat product that involves no harm.
It
right?
involves birth.
But yeah. But what about if I cut a guy's arm off and he's still alive? Can you eat that?
Yeah, or what about just biting your own fingernails, eating scabs?
Yeah, eating scabs.
I'll eat a
that,
scab.
Yeah.
I'll eat a scab right now,
I've
$20.
lived off scabs.
You
For
got
6
to.
years I did.
Why, were you in the ocean again?
I got stuck on a paddleboard in the middle of
Yeah,
just
just 3 times. You got to get off those goddamn
Yeah, but
paddleboards.
it gets your obliques. So I was like, I'll go out there. I paddled out 38 miles. You know what I do. And then I was like, how am I going to get back?
No energy.
And then I just started eating my scabs.
How long into the paddleboard were you before you started eating the scabs?
Maybe 6 minutes.
6 minutes. You
Yeah.
beat your record.
Yeah.
Or last time it was like you were like, I don't even know if you were even out of the water yet.
Well, I guess, I thought I'm going to live, so I might as well start eating my scabs.
Take
No,
it.
no real danger here.
No real danger.
No real danger. All an excuse.
Take us out there.
Yeah.
Take us out there. You're on the paddleboard.
Yep.
Me, my name is Darce. I'm with my friend.
Don't tell him your name. Don't tell him anything. Remember
Okay.
what we said.
We're coming out there in an outrigger canoe. We spot you. You're out there. You're 38 miles offshore.
Yep.
We approach. Brother, you good out here?
Yeah. And then I'm like, yeah, I got 9 more scabs. Go on your way, brother.
Okay. See you later.
Hold on, brother. What you mean you got? Brother, what you mean you got 9 more scabs?
I show you my arms and my legs and my cock, and then you start throwing up.
He's got cock craziness now.
Then you are actually stuck.
Brother, in the improv scene, you don't narrate the scene. You just be your guy.
Hey, look at my dick.
I think all of a sudden I got to vomit. Bad.
Do you have water? Do you have any water?
I need water.
Well, right now?
Oh, I
or-
was being in the scene.
But I was being in both. I was playing both worlds.
My bad. I should
Kind of want to be in the scene. Kind of also want water.
Yeah.
See how Becky moves?
You think any improv guy ever died
Yes.
from thirstiness or from
Oh.
dehydration because, oh no, this isn't the scene, and then they're like, no,
I'm
it's
so
just
thirsty. I need a needle. I need my
Oh, there's a great.
David Cross.
Yeah,
the
there's that
audition.
great, have you ever seen that Bob and Tom sketch?
Are you serious? We talked about it last week.
Oh, yeah,
We legitimately
This
talked
is-
about it in length last week.
This is the only. The problem with the Rad Dude Cast is there's literally only ever been 2 topics, and those 2 topics are that particular sketch and bestiality.
And DB Cooper. We got 3.
DB
We've talked
Cooper.
about DB Cooper.
What,
Yeah.
what are
Hundreds of
your
times.
thoughts on bestiality? Honestly,
I want to get into it, but I want to get into something first before I get into there. And I've had a rule about bestiality the whole time.
He always
The only
has.
reason I'm not into bestiality is I'm only into consent. And you can't get consent on a dog.
why? If they're hard,
If they're hard, that's their body. You don't want to get
that
consent on a dog.
lipstick's out. That's a yes. That's a check.
Well, I guess fine. If you,
Right?
but that's I don't know if that's evidence of consent though.
Or if they're wet,
if they're wet, they could have just been in a puddle. These dogs love puddles.
no, just the vagina. Everything else dry.
Oh, you talking
Oh,
about
but
a
then
woman
they
dog?
sat. Either. I'm saying for a guy, if lipstick's out, that's consent. If
Yeah.
it's a woman, the pussy is wet.
If they're licking my balls, they're licking my balls.
This happened. I swear to God, I was having sex the other night.
Whoa,
and-
all right, what's up?
I doubt that.
No, I swear to God,
fucking
dude. I
doubt
swear to
that.
God,
You
bro.
are Fucking.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
Dude,
I wasn't
okay, hold
fucking
on.
Well, I didn't say well.
Okay,
I
hold
didn't
on.
say anything
Let
positive.
me
except
let
my
me
dick.
ask some further questions. Penis in what?
Pussy.
Penis in vagina. You did
Vagina.
it right into the vagina.
It was in there for a while.
How long?
I mean, what's time when you're living in heaven?
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell
What is
yeah,
time
man.
when you're living in heaven?
So,
Eternity, baby.
The dog, I swear to you, is licking my arm.
Yeah.
Wow, but this is true.
I'm not denying it.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I don't want to fuck the dog.
No, of course you
I don't want to eat out the dog. I don't want to 69 the dog.
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out, play cards with the dog. I don't want to do
Sure.
anything with the
Why
dog.
don't you want to play with
Why don't you play
cards?
cards?
Okay, I
Cards
want
with
to play
the dog,
cards.
yeah, play
I was
cards
just
with
going one level.
Sure,
Yeah,
but
but
you went
you
too
got-
far.
Nick-
Naked
went too
poker.
far.
I don't want to play naked poker with the dog.
Strip
Even though he's
poker.
already. Well,
It's not called naked poker. It's
Yeah,
called
dog-
strip poker.
And dogs are already
the
naked.
dog, that's the reason why it's naked poker. We're both naked already. We're just playing poker. We're a couple guys hanging out.
Yeah.
Not in Brooklyn. Every dog I know has a vest on. Every fucking dog I
But
know.
that's one hand.
They've all got sweaters.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're wearing clothes, they don't even cover your penis or asshole. So you might as well not be wearing clothes.
Also, we get 15% off to all dogs who want to buy Rad Dudecast shirts, but you have to prove you're a dog on the Dog White website.
Yeah.
You have to go to dog.
They're hard.
Dogshirts.com.
It's consent. So this dog's licking my arm.
Yeah.
And I swear to you, it turned me on a little. It was the little tongue. It could be any little tongue, I guess, because it was dark in there.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
have to be a dog. It didn't probably help that it was a dog, but the little tongue made me feel hornier.
This is going to lead you to problems, old friend.
Why?
Because now one thing you're having sex, this dog's licking you. Now you're like, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Then next time, no licky, no thicky in your penis. You know.
Yeah.
And
no
then,
licky, no thicky, baby. That's
You know-
what I was saying.
Yeah.
my doctor
Now you got to call another dog, and next thing you know, you're at the dog pound in a cage, cuddling with the puppies, jerking off,
And where's my girlfriend?
watching, filming, making money.
Oh, she's still around?
She's great.
She's into it.
Well,
That's a good girl. I gotta put a
man.
ring on that.
You always date good girls.
I'm gonna one up you. Which
Okay.
is lucky because it is my program, along with Greg
sorry.
Stone and Anthony DeVito. Actually, I've changed the Rad Dude Cast.
All right.
It's no longer a program. Mm-hmm. It's a program.
Program, sure.
Program.
Like a pilgrim?
Yeah.
No, program.
No, but like pilgrim.
I don't know if the regulators are going to be down with you changing the podcast.
Oh,
boy.
regulators.
Oh, yeah.
Down up.
I don't think the airheads are going to be quite happy with you coming back with me at that. But I got to one up you. I'm fucking a girl.
Okay.
This was probably 4 years ago, maybe. Ironically, doggy style, which I don't like that name. There's something turns me off about that name.
Oh, really?
Cool. Could we get a new name for the fucking a girl from behind? I don't like doggy style. Like, I would even be more happy with
Lowercase r.
dog style.
You call it the lowercase r because you look like a lowercase r if you think about it.
Lowercase r.
Yeah, think of the lowercase r.
'cause
It's the lowercase
he's
r.
who's bent over?
Everybody.
Hold on, let me draw a picture of a
Actually, it's an
lowercase r.
uppercase R.
No.
If you include her,
If you include her, no, because an R goes like this, right? You got the hole, and then you got the thing coming out.
Yeah.
The thing coming out is the woman.
Yeah, the pole is way
What do you
longer
mean? This
than
is
the.
a
You're right.
lowercase r. What is
Yeah, I'm
this?
gonna be honest. Her arms don't touch the ground on the lowercase r.
No, so an uppercase R. If you're bent over, do an uppercase R.
Well, I'm gonna draw a stick figure of someone fucking someone
Okay,
from behind,
and then we could guess.
and see what.
Yeah,
we
that's the
might
best
call
case
it. That's
scenario,
the only way
yeah.
we can do.
The lower
Real quick,
case.
I'll tell you. Last night I was fucking this girl.
Okay.
Right, and she was black.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said, "Is this weird for you?" And she was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Cause you're married." And I was like, "No, I don't care about my wife or my life." And I committed adultery last night.
But you're woke.
But I'm woke. So it's fine.
It's fine, dude. Progressiveness outweighs.
Progressiveness, yes. Adultery, of
Also,
course.
we're in 2019. You could cheat on your wife. It's not a thing anymore.
That's what I was trying to tell my wife.
Yeah.
But she was like,
But did you tell her she was black?
yeah, that's when she got excited.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I was like, I was cheating on you. And she was like, you son of a bitch. I was like, well, she was black.
And then she gave
was
you a
like,
gold star.
Of course, you're so
Yeah.
progressive. And then I said, and reparations. This is reparations. Me cheating on you.
I don't know if you're. I don't know if that's. If
Okay.
your
I'm
dick
cuddly.
is 40 acres and a mule.
You'd be surprised.
You think your dick is 40 acres
It's
and
a
a mule?
good dick.
If I put up 40 acres and a mule and a picture of your dick, I would take the mule every time.
My dick is like the guy in Chernobyl, right? Not very good looking, but it's just a great show. Yeah, Brendan, let's take a look.
So I've drawn a picture of a man fucking a woman
Okay.
from behind. It's not.
That's a great looking picture. Show
yeah,
the
it's
camera.
not. It's not bad. I think really all we can say is maybe call it L style. I guess.
It's Ellie. I mean,
I'd
you
say this.
also you made her.
Yeah, her angle's wrong.
Show the
She's in
camera.
the air.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. You got to put her on a bed. What you're doing, you're fucking a dog. That's what that. Well, I mean that is literally doggy style. He's holding
Yeah.
he's holding a Shih Tzu in the air.
well,
We'd
so,
have more
like,
options if we were doing Chinese letters.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
those
the
guys
thing.
got all types
that's
of
a
different
whole,
things.
that's a whole paragraph.
I'd like if there's any Eskimos out there or Inuits, as I believe
Yes.
is the main tribe.
Inuit sounds.
Right in
racy,
because
doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm Inuit. I'm
I've had-
Inuit. I'm Inuit.
I've never, dude. Those guys are fucking ageless.
Who?
By the way,
Yeah, they all look 1,000.
you cannot tell how old they are. When I worked in the salmon canning factory,
Yeah.
First of all, they thought they didn't think jokes were funny. They thought serious things you said were hilarious. It was a
life. That's
it was
hard
a
life.
real switch up with
Do they
that.
speak English?
Second of all, yeah.
What's their native language?
Inuit. It depends on the tribe, but
Yeah.
but
What's it sound? Is it like TikTok?
Ching chong, ding dong.
it's a lot of heavy guttural like. I mean, I don't remember that well, but
Yeah.
what I was
Years
going to
ago.
tell you,
Pac-Man.
what I was going to tell you is that I have to one up you.
Oh,
So I'm fucking a girl from behind. 4
Who?
years ago.
What?
I'm not going to tell you who.
I'm very excited. Say
4
her name.
years
Give me your
ago.
phone number.
No, I'm not.
I want to try to get in that. I'm cheating on my wife now. It's a whole thing.
You're not cheating on
Is she
your wife.
ethnic?
What?
Yes, only ethnic women.
Only
'cause
ethnic women. Greg can bang any ethnicity, and your wife is ethnic, which is interesting. So you could probably fuck a white girl.
We gotta let Brendan finish.
Brent, you know the interesting thing about Greg?
Yeah.
What?
He's fucked thousands of women, not a single white woman.
Never been with a white woman.
Never been with every race. Mm-hmm. Every race in the world.
Yeah.
Name a race.
Haitian,
Of course.
Teresa, Haitian Teresa. Name another race.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican,
Puerto Rican Teresa.
Lithuanian.
Doing improv about me
Lithuanian.
that I'm not included in. Lithuania is the first one I went with.
Yeah.
She wore an armored cast suit, like Doctor Doom, and I had to
Did you
saw.
just
her-
open up the door?
Huh?
Was there just a little door?
No. I had to have one of these soldering irons to plow through, like
Like
to melt through
like
the
a
metal.
Jaws of Life
Yes.
kind of situation.
Yes, and that's the whole turn on.
Did she get hurt?
What?
Yes.
Emotionally, yeah. When I
Yeah,
left.
When you left there.
Yeah.
What about New Zealand? No, that's white. Is that white?
So's Lithuanian, by the way. It turned out she was one of the rare Chinese Lithuanians.
Yeah, other people live in other
Immigrated there.
places.
Yeah, other people live in other places.
And thank God, because when she had that mask on, like the Iron Man and the Iron Mask,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what I was getting. And then when I opened it up, I was like, oh, thank God, Chinese.
Because you could keep your streak alive.
Did they
Yes.
put Leonardo
Keep the streak
DiCaprio
alive.
in that mask?
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
That's a hard way to
How
act.
long's he been in there?
I don't know what year did that come out. 98. Plus they filmed it in 97. So 6 years.
Pretty amazing. He did the aviator with an iron mask on.
Well, that was a skin thing they put
Right,
over it.
they
You
put
know.
over the
We've
mask.
talked about
That's
this.
what's fantastic.
That's why he had OCD. With
Yeah.
his hands. He had to clean his hands all the time.
Oh yeah, Howard Hughes.
Who?
Yeah, Howard Hughes.
Really?
In the aviator. Oh, bad.
I couldn't watch that movie. It made me very uncomfortable.
Why?
It should make you
Don't know
uncomfortable.
why.
He.
Oh, like the middle to the end because of the OCD issue.
I don't know. Brendan's going to explain it.
I don't know. I
No,
mean,
maybe
he
not.
did. He did have a pretty bad ending. You know. I mean,
He died? I didn't watch the
He
end.
went crazy. He rented out the top floors of a Vegas hotel. I don't think they quite get that far in the movies, but
They don't.
He essentially was completely agoraphobic. No contact with any humans. But that's what's nice.
What?
What's nice is to get rich enough.
Yeah.
To go crazy in comfort. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like, if you're poor, you're fucked. You still
Yeah.
have to deal with everyone.
the streets.
He got rich enough that it was just like, I'm buying the floor of this hotel room. Nobody come up here. Leave me the grilled cheese sandwich at the
Yep.
end of the hall every day. Yeah, that's great.
It's great. You're happy.
You think if you stayed poor, you would have never went crazy? Do you think when you get so rich, you
No.
have time to just
Not that kind of crazy. That kind of crazy is in your brain.
Yeah.
That's genetic. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, or they have these rare worms that go in your ears that say whispers into you, but they talk about it, but people don't believe them. I have a question for you, and I'm sorry to change topics.
Well, he never talked.
I
about
never
doggy
talked
style,
about the
but
doggy
I'd like
style
to hear
thing.
this.
Oh, we're gonna get
question.
right into that doggy
Yeah,
style,
we'll
but
get
this
right
is
into
still
it.
onto the thing.
Yeah.
For agoraphobic people, you think virtual reality helps them? Throw them in a virtual reality thing, walk around the town in
get 'em
virtual
dirty.
reality. You know what I mean?
Interesting. That could be
Right?
it could be a groundbreaking
That could be anything.
development in
Like if skydiving.
cognitive behavioral
You know?
therapy. But I think the problem with virtual reality.
Tell me.
Let me tell you the problem with virtual
Okay.
reality. You get a virtual reality rig on.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's doing porn. There's
What do
no,
you mean?
I mean, you're fucking. Nobody's using it for anything but putting it on, fucking a woman.
But that could
I
help
mean,
your
that seems
thing.
exciting, but that seems exciting. But I did some virtual reality on my PlayStation that's not porn.
Now, so stop that. It's for fucking.
No, I know, because then everyone just comes in and they see you jerking off with these glasses on, and they all take pictures
You're not
and laugh.
jerking off. You get a.
what do you do?
You get a pussy
pocket
rig.
pussy?
Yeah.
Well, I have-
you tie that up. You tie that up into a sort of some burlap sacks.
Well-
that you feel like a woman, and then you're fucking, and then there's nothing needs to be done beyond that in life.
I've done the virtual reality porn with someone gave me one of those fleshlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hooked it up to my bed, and I said, I'm going to do the full experience.
Yeah.
Full. As close you could get to having sex without having sex. It was too good. It was too good. Now you can't live.
Here's a prank that I think I would like to challenge one of our listeners to do.
What was the ethnicity of the woman in the virtual porn?
Robot. I fuck robot.
Okay, so your wife was fine.
Yeah.
So you just fucked the Sega gear? What if you just fucked the machine and cut out the middleman?
I like a sex.
Yeah, tie the wires around.
I like a sex robot.
Red and
like,
white only.
Someone's like, you want to.
What is this, Matrix?
Someone's like,
RCA.
you want to fuck my sex robot, and you're
Yeah.
thinking it's gonna be like a woman.
Yeah.
And you just go in and it's just like R2D2. And you're just like, oh man, I thought this was gonna be like a lifelike.
This
You're
is
like-
just your Vespa.
Sex robot. Yeah.
You want to fuck this robot?
It's a
Yeah.
washing machine, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You sawed a hole in it.
You'll
There's
come.
water on the floor.
You'll come.
Yeah.
You'll come.
Yeah, listen, I'm still gonna fuck it, but I'm gonna pay you less. There's no question that I'm still gonna fuck this this
washing
washer
machine
dryer
with-
combo.
with a mop on top for hair.
If you're that kind of guy, Best Buy is just a brothel. Everything here you can fuck. Go to the DVD section, fuck them.
Yeah.
They're all sex robots.
Sir, you've been in Spencer's naked way too long.
Yeah. Does this thing have a built-in ice dispenser that make chips? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, what about a pussy? Is a pussy come included?
That's yes.
Anything's a pussy when you think about it.
Anything.
Anything. I've never
Anything
gotten.
or nothing.
I've never
Yeah,
gotten
that's
too
true.
creative with the jacking off. I've never been one of those guys that's making rigs. That
You
sort
gotta
of
make
stuff.
rigs, man.
Yeah, I'm too lazy.
That's what gets your creative juices going.
I'm back. You know what I'm back to?
What?
I'm back to. Oh, here's an interesting difference. Maybe you can split the vote. Greg's a lube man. Me and Anthony, dry boys.
No, we're dry boys.
Or
Anthony's
we're
lube
dry
man.
boys. Anthony's a lube man. Are you jerking off dry or lube?
I am so dry.
Yeah, dry
Hell
boys.
yeah, man.
You gotta
Desert.
go dry.
Fucking
But here's
dry, like
Dry.
really dry.
here's
Too
the
much,
thing.
yeah.
Like
Here's
if
the,
anything, it's too dry.
You put
But-
sand on there?
Afganahand.
Afganahand.
Yeah. Real dry, boy.
Afganahand. That's funny. That's probably the name of the episode.
yeah, Afganahand. How do you jerk off, Afganahand?
Afganahand.
Yeah,
I
PTSD.
want the
Like
woman to be
vibrato.
dry. I want the woman to be dry.
Oh, that's the best way.
Yeah.
You have to do some things to turn her off first. Then.
Oh, I just being me. This is my list.
See, this works better.
If I was wet.
This works better 5 years ago. Like, for those of you that don't know, Andrew used to be. He's always been a great friend of mine, but his life used to be a real mess.
Yeah.
And now he looks better. He's successful.
He looks the
All
same.
this stuff.
I don't
so
know
it's
that he's
hard.
successful.
He is. He's very successful. His Instagram has over 72,000 followers. How many followers you got?
73 now. Just because of that plug.
Yeah, just because of that plug.
It just
Yeah.
went up 1,000.
We don't. Well,
But
normally,
that doesn't mean you have my respect. I'll tell you that.
Oh,
I don't
no,
want
we-
anyone's respect.
we don't respect you.
I've never wanted.
I-
That's never been the reason
I
why I got
actually-
into this.
I actually respect.
People who are like, oh, yeah, I just want the respect of my peers. I don't want any.
Yeah.
I've respected you since the Bar 82 open mics at 4 p.m. You would come straight from your job at the grilled cheese sandwich store.
Yeah.
And I just said, this guy's a maniac, because he would go and try and tell a 15-minute story in 1 minute and 30 seconds that they gave you at that open mic.
Dressed in the grilled cheese outfit.
Still dressed in his grilled cheese outfit. And I said, this is a homeless man off the
Whoa.
street.
You know how to make good grilled cheese, though? I got some great recipes for grilled cheese.
I
I'm
was the
looking for a new one.
cashier.
Oh,
But
all right.
nah,
Back to the
I got,
opening
yeah,
mic.
sorry.
Well, now, so the thing that I've been trying to get to
Trying
for
to cash in.
48 minutes, I'm fucking a girl from behind, right?
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking her from
L-shape.
behind. Yeah,
Do a lowercase R.
it's not a. I don't
What
get
kind of
the
letter is
lowercase
Chinese
r.
cha-cha?
What? Explain which elements of the lowercase r are what body parts.
Give me that pen.
I see what he's saying. He just didn't think
Yeah.
the person standing up was so tall.
Yeah, she has to have no arms, essentially.
And she
but-
has to be very big woman, and you got to be a very short man.
Oh, is it an upside down
No, I
lowercase
understand.
r?
No, I see what you're saying here.
Explain. The only way to explain is to draw it, and everyone at home pretend you understand. So this
Well, you
is,
held it up to the
this
camera.
is her head. This is her arms. This is you. So you're doing a little of this.
Where's
you know?
my head?
This is your head, right? You're the
So,
R
no, that's-
pinnacle of the R, and her head is where the R M
That's
comes off.
ridiculous. So what
Wait,
Greg
where's her
has
vagina?
What
she
Greg ha-
riding? She titty fucking you?
What?
What? That's the thing.
No,
what
she's
Greg
doing-
has described is the woman is the curve of the R.
Yes.
My head is on top of the straight
works.
line in the R. It doesn't work because I'm fucking her with above my pectorals.
No, her body. No, well, it depends on how big your head is.
You know how you could do the R if she was
How?
if you were standing and you picked her up.
Yeah.
Fucking her like that.
Yes, but then
that's not doggy
Then
anymore.
this line's too. Then the upper line's too long. The upper line of a lowercase r is
It's
so
not
short.
going to be exact.
Well, it's got to be exact.
No,
or
the-
else-
In a
Why
doggy
would
style,
you-
you don't have big floppy ears.
Yeah, but that's why I want a new, accurate descriptor that doesn't weird me out. Because here's why it weirds me out, and I'll finally get to my story.
Okay.
I'm fucking a woman.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Doggy style.
How, like the R?
And her dog licks my asshole.
Sure.
And I stopped it, but I didn't.
How long?
Yeah.
But I didn't stop it right
Of
away.
course.
I didn't stop it right away, Greg.
Yeah.
I let it ride for a little longer than I
Yeah.
should have, and I knew it was the dog.
It's
But
his actions. It's his actions.
That's the
and it's-
thing.
He will.
What if you turned around? It wasn't a dog.
that would be
Yeah.
good.
It was the
What if it was a-
washing machine.
or a giant roach. A mutant roach. I've been watching a lot of Chernobyl.
That is an interesting guy.
Time out. What, did you come from the dog? When
No,
the
no.
dog was-
I probably let the dog ride for 3 seconds.
Mississippi's?
3 Mississippis. He's
One
licking my
Mississippi,
asshole.
2 Mississippi,
So
3
that's as long
that's
as
a
I
good
get.
long
that's a
time.
That's
long
as long as I could get away with
Yeah.
pretending I didn't notice.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm like, hey man, you know.
You ever think they
cut it out.
tried a different state for that?
What?
Mississippi,
Oh, it can work. That's it. It's
Arkansas,
'cause-
one Arkansas, 2 Arkansas.
That works.
Yeah, it's got to be 3 syllables.
Yeah.
One Mrs. Jarn, New Jersey. It's hard. It's too hard.
1 New Jersey,
too
2
hard.
New Jersey, 3
Nah,
New
that's
Jersey,
too-
4.
that's too short.
5 New Jersey, 6 New Jersey, 7
7
New Jersey more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it works. Arkansas, North Dakota,
Here's the thing.
South Dakota.
Here's the thing. None of
3
it.
syllables.
None of it is nobody. It's not an accurate time measurement because people say things in different measures. So it could be anything you
What
want.
Mississippi?
Like exactly.
To
exactly.
Florida.
So what if I said
Yeah.
it could be
I'm just saying it's always that
it
state.
could be cat, 1 cat, 2 cat,
But
3
that's not a state.
cats
That's not a state.
into the
State
ceiling.
of mind, dude. You gotta open your brain. You're too
Open your
close-minded.
fucking
You're a
brain.
fucking
You're a
asshole.
fucking
You know
asshole.
what?
Fuck you.
I have no respect
Fuck
from you
you.
guys, and I
Fuck
like
you.
it. I like it.
This fucking
I
shit.
get no respect, and I'm happy about it. How about that?
Now,
You know who said that?
Who?
Dana
Winston-
Carvey.
Really? Wow. You know I went to school with him. We
You
went to
were-
character school.
You're both juniors.
Yes, we were both juniors in character school.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't get into
What
that a lot.
was your impression that you used to do that was so good of you do a great George Bush?
I used to do Russ Perot.
Yeah, what was that?
Here's the deal, see? And then he took it from me.
Then ran with it.
I know. He got really famous off my money.
I do many very good impersonations.
Which is that?
I do many very good impersonations.
Is Russian?
Da.
I do impressions too.
What
Give me anything. Give me any
impersonations
character.
do you do?
Give me anyone.
John Lindbergh.
Some people think that my the thing that went up, the Goodyear blimp,
That is good.
that was because of me.
Mm-hmm.
Because mine burnt down to the ground, killing thousands.
I think what you are referencing is the Hindenburg disaster,
Yeah.
not the Goodyear blimp. The Goodyear blimp make good picture of football game.
Give me another one.
My wife Natasha.
So I made this blimp.
Yes, that is true.
So I made this blimp and didn't go so well.
It's his wife.
that, the
I've been fucking this blimp.
the Hindenburg.
This Russian blimp. He's a fat piece of shit.
That is the Hindenburg disaster. That is
Yeah.
funny.
The Titanic
Sketch.
of the sky.
Just the guy who made it on the side, being like,
He wasn't in it?
Oh.
this is not what I had in mind. This is not great.
It was so much fire.
People are going to be really mad about
Wait,
this.
the guy that
There
designed the
was graphite.
Titanic, was he in it?
Yeah.
He was?
Who? In what?
The Titanic.
The movie?
The guy that like designed the boat.
I didn't
I
see
don't
it.
think so. No.
No, the designers don't usually go on the boat. They start working on new things.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, the guy who created microphones isn't on this podcast. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're so stupid.
Sorry.
Can I tell you guys a story, or we have not yet gotten back to where we originally started?
No,
I'd like to correct you on something.
Okay. So I can't do a story.
My name's Brody Katz, and I invented microphones.
Oh, hey, Brody. Thanks for stopping in to hear your work.
Thanks.
You're doing a great job.
So when you say the inventor of microphones not on the podcast,
Yeah.
you're incorrect.
and you called me stupid, bitch.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
Brody's right here.
I know.
Brody Mikes.
I'm an asshole.
and we're pretty tight because we both live the salt life, bro.
Every day I live
Salt
salt life.
Yeah, dude, bro. You
Brody
don't know
Mike's
about
is Salt Life?
you don't know about salt life. We go out,
On our whaler,
take the whaler, take the 14-foot Boston whaler out,
center cons,
pick up the jet skis, bro.
250 average.
Yeah, he's got a Yamaha.
He's got Kawasaki.
Yeah, I got a Kawasaki salt life,
So-
bro.
But you guys are here. You must be promoting something. You must
Yeah,
be
we're promoting microphones,
Yeah,
obviously.
promoting microphones. Why would we be here? To just
Also,
be
we
here?
have some shrimp, fake shrimp that we put on our rods.
yeah.
Oh, the fake
we
shrimp
got shrimp
thing.
bait,
Fake shrimp.
fake shrimp.
It's
Salt
not
life,
real,
bro.
but it comes off real when it gets in the water. It goes.
Fake shrimp that go.
Yeah,
That's
if-
probably selling a lot in your new stores, right?
Yeah, well, we got a whole new line of stores, Salt Life. Man, it's a problem. It's already copyrighted. you
So
know?
we spell it with 2 T's.
Yeah, salt
Salt.
Yes.
Salt Life.
No,
yeah.
the T's at the end of the life.
Yeah.
Salt lift.
Yes.
Salt lift.
Yes, salt lift.
Salt lift is.
Left.
Oh yes, very French.
Now don't
Yeah.
let us stop you from
Le
your
fait,
story,
if
bro.
you will.
Go ahead with your story, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
bro,
trying
just-
bro.
No,
chilling here.
no.
Nah,
My
bro.
story is not a story that is
Dude.
to be done. Or I'll tell a story. I went to the ocean and I was looking for my own shrimp.
Ça le fait.
Huh?
Ça le fait.
Sans le fait.
No, bro. Dude,
Come
what
on,
you're
Dick.
doing right now
What's that, bro?
is confusing the consumer.
Sorry,
and that's not marketing 101. You know, we went to that class at Florida FIT University,
Yep.
and they said, number one, strong branding, Salt Life.
I had a couple Bud Heavies that day.
That's true. That's right.
Heavy buds.
Yeah, they were heavy.
That's what I call you guys. 2 heavy buds.
You want to know why they were heavy?
Salty.
Why?
Because my arms were weak that day.
Damn, why was your arms weak that day? Too much lifting?
Yeah, we caught a 500-pound Salt Life
Marlin, bro.
swordfish too.
Yeah,
There- it
swordfish
was a
and
co-
a marlin.
Yeah.
What happened
sword
was,
mar.
what happened was we caught the marlin.
Mm-hmm.
Swordfish ate the marlin. Caught that.
Whoa.
Double catch, bro.
And then that marlin went dick crazy when it
Yeah,
saw
he
my
went
penis.
cock crazy because he fishes in the nude. It's the only way he can get in the right state of
'Cause
mind.
you want everything tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the whole thing tan.
You-
And you know what he
everything
bought?
tan.
You know what they bought? They ate that fake shrimp.
Yeah, we got him on the fake shrimp.
Yeah, the fake shrimp made of plastic, though. Probably doing a pretty bad things for the environment, huh?
Nah, man,
This is-
we don't care. We're not. Here's the thing: a lot of like
Oh, yeah.
ocean guys, real environmental guys, we're anti-environment.
Yeah.
Anti-environment.
Yeah, we don't care for it.
Our boat is made out of a water bottle.
Yeah,
One water bottle
Yep.
must be very large.
we throw it away after every use,
Yeah, because fuck it, right? Fuck the environment.
and oftentimes we'll say we'll bring a little extra gas out when we're fishing.
Throw the gas right into the
Dump
water.
it, yeah.
One time,
Maybe throw some
remember when
frogs
you
in there.
lit that manatee on fire?
I lit a manatee on fire.
Just lit it on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
It
Right
was
in the water.
It was a baby.
It was a baby, so because you try and lit a full-grown manatee on fire, you're gonna need a lot more gas than we had that day.
The move is you get a pregnant manatee, light her on fire, kills
2 for a BOGO.
a BOGO. Yeah, it's a buy one
Burn
get
one,
one.
get one.
Burn one get one free. Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. What I like to do sometimes is strap a couple ropes to some dolphins, then to put the ropes on my helicopter, turn that baby on, flip those guys around like a baby.
Damn,
one
air
of those-
life.
Air life, baby. Hell yeah.
Life, dude.
Fling some fucking dolphins.
A lot
in
of
the
people don't know that helicopter crash that happened in Manhattan yesterday.
That was me.
Exactly what
That was
happened.
me because it's
Yeah.
really hard to
Too-
fly a
it's hard
helicopter
to-
when you got
9 strong dolphin
nine
holding
strong
you down.
flipping,
Yeah,
flopping.
Flipper.
looks cool as hell though, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
You went out doing what you love,
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
killing dolphins.
It's good to be a ghost. It's good to be a ghost.
You know, there's 2 different kinds of dolphins.
What kind?
There's fish dolphin, mammal dolphin.
That's not true.
It's true.
I didn't read that book. What fish dolphin? You're talking about fish. You're confused with fish again. A fish is a fish.
Nah,
All right.
there's 2 dolphins.
2 dolphins.
Fish dolphin,
Uh-huh.
mammal dolphin.
I'll tell you, there are 2 kinds of dolphins. The kind that want to fuck me,
Mm-hmm.
and the kind I don't care about.
That's what I say. I don't say that. I say there's 2 types of dolphins. I always say 2 types of dolphins. Dolphins that are swimming, and dead dolphins, and dolphins that I didn't kill yet. I know I'm out there
I
trying to
always
kill
say
them.
there's 2 dolphins.
All right.
Dot fan and Dolph got it from Rocky.
Dolph Lundgren. Of
Yeah,
course.
I would say there's 6 kinds of dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
You got mammal, you got fish,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Miami football player, you got Dolph Lundgren,
Mm-hmm.
you got the prostitute kind that just fuck,
Mm-hmm.
and then my friend Kevin Dolphin.
Hell yeah, man. I always say there's 1 type of dolphin. Dick, octopus, Lester Holt, pussy, hound, intelligence, nasty, scuzz. An anagram.
That was a psychiatrist could just be like, that's Greg doing free association. Write these words down and analyze his mind. Dick, Scuzz, Lester Holt.
What are Scuzz?
Anagram.
Scuzz is what you find on the bottom of like a person who's drooling and they died and the drool is still there after years. Scuzz. Oh, yeah, gross.
That's. I don't think that's.
Sounds like a rollerblade company.
Oh hell no, man! I wouldn't be fucking. Hell don't.
When's the last time you bladed?
3 days ago, no jokes. With Jim Twos. Jim
Where
Twos
at?
came by
Did
skate
you go
park.
to a park?
Hell yeah, I mean, we went to a park. We're working on a documentary. We're working on a show. Skate cops. I shouldn't have told anybody about that.
That's all right. Listen,
Just two cops on blade.
if you heard,
Hell yeah.
so don't. If you heard anything about skate cops, erase it from your fucking heads.
You predator.
Your fucking pinheads.
Yeah.
You fucks.
yeah,
now.
don't fucking remember.
Now give us a story. I'm sorry we
Oh, yeah.
Salt life, man.
We
It's
kinda-
gotta happen.
yeah, salt left.
It's gotta happen.
Left.
Salt left. Which you get this left, even though you said a T. Is that French?
Yeah, dude.
He means a
poulet.
silent T.
So many T's
Like
in
Colbert,
France.
like
and
Colbert.
Corbet.
Sorbet.
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 Here-
Shorty.
This is the
Yo,
thing.
Shorty.
Let me tell you something that makes
Tell
me
me.
furious.
Shorty has two T's.
Shorty.
Sorbet
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
Has an E.
sherbet,
Yeah.
same spelling. Sorbet, I'm fine with, right?
Oh.
How are you getting to sherbet?
I thought sherbet is spelled Shebert.
I hope it is.
Sherbet.
No, I think
Sherbet.
I think sorbet and
No, dude, I
sherbet
don't
are
know.
spelled
No, I think
right.
you're Googling the wrong thing.
I don't Google
And they don't
anything.
make sherbet anymore. I love
Listen.
sherbet.
Here's the thing about Google.
I
Tell
like
me.
those pops.
If you
those
type
sherbet
something
pops.
into Google,
Yeah.
I get a buzz on my phone
Yeah.
and it asks me.
Yeah, and you just.
I
give the
am
answer?
Google. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's so. I'm not googling anything.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
mind is Google.
Mm.
So if you anything
All right,
you
fine.
Google,
48 times 6.
200,
723.
280,
He is Google.
280.
No, I already know. You don't even have to
88.
finish. You're Google.
288.
You're definitely Google.
You are Google.
288.
Okay, what's the prime minister of balls?
Balls. This is. I'll go.
What's
above
the
and
prime
beyond.
minister of balls?
I'll go above and beyond. Well, the prime minister of balls, as everyone knows, is Dick.
He is Google. that boy's Google. If I
Yeah.
know Google.
Because Dick, it's funny. There's two balls, but the Dick's in charge.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
dick
they
makes-
could
No,
uprise
I
if they
don't know
wanted.
about that.
Now, balls, if they
I
wanted
don't
to, they
mean
could,
to-
but they don't.
I don't mean to disagree.
What do you mean? Balls is the silent leader. Because Dick is making all the noise, but who's
The
running
dick
the show?
gets hard
Balls.
because the balls tell the dick, "Hey, we're ready to shoot out some fucking spermies."
Is that why?
What comes first, the hard dick or the feeling of wanting to fuck, which comes from the balls, where your freaking cum is?
No,
all
that comes from
stored.
your mind.
It comes from
Your mind,
yeah.
man. Your mind or your
Okay,
eyes.
then your mind is bigger than your dick.
No, it's the balls.
Thank
That's
you.
where your hormones are coming from.
Sure. Listen, that's
See, now I
Listen.
don't mind disagreeing.
no. Here's the thing:
I'm not. I take that apology.
is
don't-
is science going to tell you the balls are the leader? Yes, of course.
Whoa, Google.
But will I, as Google, tell you the dick's in charge? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because it's the strong man. Okay, it's the guy
Not in
doing
my case.
the
My-
work,
my balls are-
and it's on top. So yes, your balls, they are creating feelings. They are doing things for you. But the dick dictates. That's where the word dictator came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought it was from penis and potatoes.
It was
My
because this
favorite
guy
meal.
kept fucking potatoes,
Taters?
and he was in charge of
Dictator.
Slovenia. And they said this dictator is
Yeah.
telling us what to do all the time during the times when he's not fucking potatoes, which is rare.
Mashing them. What was your story?
I would probably say it for the Patreon. You lost my juice.
I fucked you.
Why? What do we do? An hour here?
Yeah,
we do 2 episodes. You're welcome to stay for 1 or welcome to stay for 2.
Yeah,
I'd love to. Be
I
here
fucked
for-
you.
Did I was supposed to tell him?
Let me ask you what your
What I
anger
do is I say for the Patreon. What?
Let me ask you what your anger level is.
I'm not angry at all.
Okay, great. Because I didn't know. I didn't realize the time. I thought I had time to make up a Salt Life character and get your
Sure.
story, and now I feel like a real fucking dick
No,
butt.
this is how. See, we don't do business anymore, but now we hint towards something special on the Patreon. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tell you what it is, but it's a pretty good story, pretty big, pretty life
I
changing.
have a good story too.
Yeah, it's $100 to be on our Patreon.
That's it.
No.
An episode.
It went down.
It went down. Yeah,
Well,
it used to be $200.
That's nice. of you.
There's a $100 level.
Yeah.
At the $100 level, one of us sends you nudes, which it's gonna be me. But no one's signed up yet. But for $5, you get 4 free episodes a month. I will tell you a story because I just had dick butt, and it reminded me of something. My brother's friend went golfing.
Jeff?
No, my brother's friend went golfing with Mike Ditka.
Whoa. The dick.
Mike Ditka, who's the coach of the former coach of the Chicago Bears, and at one point in what is got to be the most Mike Ditka move of all time, he just did not turn away from everyone, took out his dick, and pissed on the putting green.
Mike Ditka?
Yeah, didn't go into the woods, didn't go into the porta potty.
Seems very
it's
real.
not a joke. He literally
I would do that.
took out his dick facing the rest of the people he was golfing with and just took a piss
Can
on
I
the
ask
green.
a couple questions?
Yeah.
What hole?
I don't know what hole.
Pee hole.
Was anyone still putting, or was this
No,
after
no.
everyone
As they were
putted?
walking towards the carts.
Oh, we got to get to this T.J. Miller story, too.
Oh, I don't think there's
Patreon.
time for that. We'll do that on Patreon.
That's what I'm saying. We only have 37 seconds left.
Yeah.
So wait, people were walking towards the hole or walking off the hole?
They're
Everyone
walking off the
putted.
hole, and my friend's brother turns around and he sees Mike Ditka with his dick out, facing the carts, pissing on the green. Now Mike Ditka owned part of the club.
Oh, that's
Yeah, then
fine.
everything. It's like, well, then you say, well, I own the club. Is it a golf club? No, it's a piss club. You know, you have the right to make it whatever you want.
You could do whatever. It's your. It's
You
your.
own it.
It's like pissing in your own yard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You could piss in your yard. You could piss in your living room. It's your fucking living
It's your
room.
living room. No laws against that. My home, my castle.
How is his dick? I feel like it's probably
I forgot
strong.
to ask. I bet
Thick.
it's pretty good. I bet it's a
Thick,
thick
though.
shorty. I bet it's like a Polish whammer.
Yeah, it's
is what
probably
I call
his
it.
head is probably just a monster.
Yeah.
It's probably wide.
At Andrew, what is it?
Whatever. I don't do business.
All right, so fine.
If I learned anything from you guys, it's not to
No business.
promote- No business. But
So-
Andrew T. Collin on Instagram. would be
Andrew
great.
T. Collin on Instagram.
And you can see me on the road sometimes. When does this come out?
This comes out today.
Tuesday.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, we turn around fast as fuck.
This
We-
weekend
we
I'll
do
be
one
in
and
San
done.
Jose.
Okay.
Improv.
San Jose Improv
Nice.
with Nikki Glazer. That's wonderful. Follow him on Instagram. It's really funny. Follow all of the other podcasts, or check out all the other podcasts on Remember to Be Happy Studios. There's the Sup podcast, which is streetwear. It's really cool. And then Eli Sayers does Roast Ghosts. You can subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/raddudecast. $5 to get you 4 episodes bonus a month. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Airbud, EYREBUD. Also, I don't know why you're hesitating. We have so many more listeners than we have Instagram followers, and there's great content coming out on there. So I love the guys that do follow, but you're doing yourself a disservice not following at the Rad Dudecast on Instagram. And I'll be at the St. Louis Funny Bone Thursday through Sunday.
Okay, yeah, this Thursday I will be at in Minneapolis with opening for Michelle at the I think Acme Comedy Club, the
nice.
13th through the 16th, and then the 27th of June to the 29th I'll be opening for Michelle in Salt Lake City, Utah. Also, check out my new podcast called Cerebros. It's me and my brother. We talk about comic books and all that shit.
It's good.
Nice.
And we have merch. Remember
Oh, that's right.
happy.com. The 2's a number.
Yeah, remember to be happy.com/shop. The 2 is the number. The merch is fucking fantastic. Thank you all who have bought it already. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
This episode of the Rad Dudecast was recorded at Remember to Be Happy Studios. Production by Becky Rodriguez at Human Places, the Ease of 3, with video editing by Tanner Williams, Lil Kinky 69.